Is this your first major holiday as a single individual? It's new and it can be difficult to adjust to. You may be feeling overwhelmed, heartbroken, or you may be feeling elated now that you're solo. Bouncing forward and not staying stuck can be very difficult during this time, and sadness through loss only intensifies during the holidays. What I would like to do is share with you my 10 best practices of how to survive the holiday trifecta. Holiday trifecta being Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, and New Year's. And by sharing these tips, I want to help you not stay curled up in a ball crying woe's me, or running around the house freaking out that nothing is going the way that you envision your holiday. And I also want to help you stop constantly starting your sentences with, we used to. So for the next 10 days, I will be sharing a different tip on how to survive this holiday trifecta. Thanks so much and see you soon. Happy Wednesday, everyone. The first tip I would like to share in surviving the holiday trifecta is to focus on today, not yesterday. You start your sentence with, as a family, we would watch Elf every Christmas Eve. Or, when I was in a relationship, we went to XYZ restaurant every New Year's Eve. Well, if you enjoyed it and it was meaningful for you, by all means continue that. It's hard not to be nostalgic during the holidays, especially if you have children. You can't change the past, and you will always have the memories. It is accepting the now and learning to move forward as a new you. There's also something about being with family and friends that makes us become who we used to be and not who we are right now. And when you find yourself reverting to those old patterns with families and friends, take a step back and remember who you are and how you want to show up. Also, remember that it's not necessary to play the role that you did when you were in the relationship, even if others are encouraging you to do so by their behavior. Change is okay, and not focusing on yesterday but today is going to be the huge step to a happy and magical holiday. I will see you here tomorrow for tip 2 in surviving the holiday trifecta. Bye-bye. Happy Thursday, everyone. My second tip for surviving the holiday trifecta is think moderation. While it may be easy to drink and eat too much at parties and special dinners, try not to overindulge in food and alcohol. Though eating and drinking too much after a breakup may sound good at the time, it's only a band-aid to temporarily ease the pain of the holiday blues. Overindulging will only lead to weight gain, feelings of guilt, and definitely a nasty hangover. So before you head out to your next celebration, write down your intentions of how much you will eat and drink and stick to them. I know you can do it. Thanks so much, and I will see you tomorrow here for tip 3 on how to survive the holiday trifecta. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Happy Friday, everyone. My third tip in surviving the holiday trifecta is to be realistic and not expect the ideal holiday. How many of you watch the Hallmark Channel during the holidays? I know I do. I would watch them and I would dream of the perfect Christmas and New Year's. The trees would be flawless and stunning. The presents would be wrapped in beautiful glitter and shiny bows. And then you got girl meets boy, boy meets girl, kiss under the mistletoe, and they fall in love. And then guess what? Movie's over. Sometimes we have this ideal version of what the holidays should look like that we forget about how we want the holidays to actually be for us. So go into this season, be realistic. Know that you're going to be thrown curveballs. And don't be disappointed about them. Because when you think about it, the only person that knows that the holiday did not go as planned is you. So accept that there is not such a thing as a perfect holiday like the Hallmark Channel, but there is a perfect holiday for you and your family. Thank you. I will see you here tomorrow for tip number 4 on surviving the holiday trifecta. Happy Saturday, everyone. My fourth tip in surviving the holiday trifecta is keep your regular routine. Blowing things off by using the excuse of the holidays can lead to additional stress and make it harder to get back on track in the new year. So try to exercise at your usual time and go to meetings that you typically go to and stick to as normal of a diet as you possibly can. Because straying from your normal routine because you think you can or need to can only jeopardize you in the end. Your mind and body will thank you when you continue your everyday routine during this holiday season. I will see you all here tomorrow for tip 5 in surviving the holiday trifecta. Good night.
Hey everyone, I wasn't here yesterday, but I'm back today with my 5th tip on surviving the holiday trifecta. My 5th tip is to stay connected. Make sure that you leave time for family and friends who value you. And if they don't live nearby, reach out to them. Give them a call. I have a sister back in Indiana that I could call her anytime and she would be quick to give me a reality check and keep me grounded. I also heard about an hour ago from a friend's husband that she has passed away. 58 years old. I've known her for over 20 years and I still can't believe that she is gone. So stay connected with those that you love because you never know how long they will be here. And also, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out to any of your friends and family. And if you don't want to be alone for the holidays and you don't have family nearby, volunteer at the soup kitchens or the nursing homes or to St. Vincent de Paul. Because there will be people who are going to appreciate your smiling face during the holidays, and it's going to lift you up even more. So that is my 5th tip. I will see you here tomorrow for my 6th tip on surviving the holiday trifecta. Thanks and have a great night.
Happy Tuesday, everyone. My 6th tip on surviving the holiday trifecta is to start new traditions. When I got divorced, I was wondering what can I do differently with my daughter for Christmas Eve and Christmas. So what we've been doing for the last 3 years is get matching pajamas. I will wrap them and surprise her, and we will be twinsies with matching pajamas. So it is a tradition that I enjoy and she seems to enjoy as well. One other thing that we're doing this Christmas is we are going to be volunteering at the St. Vincent de Paul in their dining room. So look at different ways that you can start a new tradition with your family and with your children. So it is just something fun. I know people do the matching pajamas for years and years, but we've never done them. So I thought it was a fun thing to do with my daughter and I. So that is my 6th tip. I will see you all here tomorrow for the 7th tip of surviving the holiday trifecta. Thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye.
Everyone, my 7th tip for surviving the holiday trifecta is to set boundaries. If you share custody of the children with an ex, set the boundary for drop-off and pick-up during the holidays. It shouldn't be any different than any other exchange. I know the holiday apart is hard on you, and you have to understand it's extremely difficult for your children. So put your feelings aside and continue to make the holidays magical for them. Also set boundaries with family and friends. It can be hard on them too, not seeing you together and not knowing what to say or possibly saying too much. So if conversation becomes uncomfortable, put a stop to it and have them respect you and where you are in your life. Lastly, set boundaries for yourself by learning to say no. It's okay to say no when you're asked to do more than you can, and fine to say no to invitations or to those who ask favors of you. But don't forget that this is your holiday too, so throw your guilt out the window and try not to put unreasonable pressure on yourself to always be on. Remember that everything that you say yes to, you're having to say no to something that's important to you. So give yourself a break this season. I pray that I will feel better when I share my 8th tip on surviving the holiday trifecta tomorrow. Thanks and have a great night.
Happy Friday, everyone. My 8th tip for surviving the holiday trifecta is to be kind to yourself.
Whether it may be your first or your fifth holiday after your relationship or divorce, there's no handbook on how to transition, so give yourself some grace. And if you fall from your intentions, take time to be aware and accept what happened and not beat yourself up about it. It will then be easier to get clarity on your path to move forward. It's funny to watch others only be kind to certain people. FYI, peeps, God doesn't give you a limited amount of kindness a day, so sprinkle that shit all over, especially on yourself. I like to start my day with gratitude. Be grateful for what you have, not what you don't have. It's easy to focus on the negative in life, especially during the holidays. So take the time to see all the beautiful things that you have in your new life. Your breakup may be part of your past, but it's not your story. I will see you all here tomorrow when I share my 9th tip for surviving the holiday trifecta. Thanks and have a great day. Bye-bye. Merry Christmas Eve, everyone. My 9th tip for surviving the holiday trifecta is to ask for help. Holidays are often a time when people attempt to take on too much on their own. And it's okay to ask for help from family and friends, whether it's decorating, shopping, cooking, or just a shoulder to lean on. Don't be afraid to ask, because your resiliency does not only come from within, but also from the resources that we have nearby. Friends, family, church, support groups, a coach, or a therapist. There's no shame to ask for help during this time or any time. I will see you all here tomorrow for my last tip on surviving the holiday trifecta. Thanks and good night. Merry Christmas, everyone. My last tip for surviving the holiday trifecta is to plan how you will begin 2023. During the holidays, how many of you say or hear, I cannot wait for this year to be over? If you say this, take time to reflect on 2022. What did you not like about this year? Was there joy during this year? Do you want to continue any of it in 2023? And if not, then what would you do differently? For me, there were so many things that I loved about 2022, but there were many things that weren't that great. The fact is that I cannot change what happened this year, but what I can do is open my mind and be aware of what did not bring me joy and what I would not bring into the new year for myself. You're the only one who can create your own reality, no one else. So if there are things that you want to do differently next year, make it happen. Don't wait for other people to make the decision for you or make excuses of why you cannot do something. Take accountability for your actions, because it's up to you to create the world that you want to live in. I want to thank all of you for tuning in for the last 10 days for my 10 tips on surviving the holiday trifecta. And my wish for all of you is to start living your life as the beautiful, authentic you. Good night